Hello everyone and welcome back. In this section of the course and from here on we will be talking about Azure's cognitive search or search index services. We will do some hands-on exercises, build our search indexes and look into different features available under this service. Now before we begin, the first question that comes to mind is what is cognitive search service? So cognitive search service provides indexing and querying capabilities for the data that you upload to different Microsoft servers. When I say servers, so these are different data stores like Cosmos DB, SQL Server DB, your data lakes. It could be a file storage, etc. Now, cognitive search service is fully managed and scalable. So this service is serverless. You don't have to provision any physical VMs or physical machines for yourself. This will be managed by Azure, and you also don't have to worry about scalability. You can scale your service as per your traffic needs. Now to explain why they use the term cognitive with the search is because this service provides sort of deep learning and AI powered models. Now these AI and deep learning models analyze your data, analyze the intent and rank the most relevant search results with scoring. So these are capable of understanding the user's intent, what we are trying to search, and based on that show you the most relevant results. Now cognitive search also provides different APIs, like it allows you to set synonyms. There's an auto suggestion API, so based on certain fields you can have this auto suggestion API attached to your search text box in your UI. There are other features like geospatial search, and based on the distance you can populate results. Similarly, there are filtering and faceting capabilities that you can also apply on your search. So Azure Cloud has a lot of AI capabilities that you can integrate with your cognitive search pipeline. One of these is OCR, which allows you to read your PDFs and images and turn them into document. Another great feature that cognitive search provides is skill sets. So using skill sets you can enrich your data by plugging in these skill sets between fetching your data from data source and storing it in an index. So in between these two steps you can read each row of data, apply some logic on it, either with built-in skills that cognitive search provides or using third-party APIs, and enrich your data. Now all these services are accessible and configurable by REST APIs and also client libraries or different Azure SDKs. Now why would you use cognitive services? Now here are some of the features that gives you an edge when you use this service, like AI and ML integration. There are a lot of AI and ML services available in Azure that you can integrate with your indexer. Of course, like you can consolidate heterogeneous content into a search index. You can offload your indexing and query workloads onto a dedicated search service instead of querying on your data stores like SQL DB and Cosmos. You can offload those querying and indexing loads on Azure search service. Now there are a lot of search related features like relevance tuning, so you can configure or tune how do you want to populate your search results based on relevance. You can filter your results including geospatial filters. You can have synonym mapping. For example, if you have street addresses, now so there are a lot of acronyms that people use while storing your addresses, so you can have those synonyms mapped to each field in your index. And of course you get auto suggestion or auto complete feature for your UI. You can enrich your data. Now there are built-in linguistic analyzers for 56 languages. These are built in, so if your data is in English or French language, you can simply use those analyzers. But if you want to have your own analyzer, you can customize these analyzers for your index and use them. Now analyzers are nothing but algorithms that you define to score your data. Now there are some basic architecture components of cognitive search pipeline. So you will have your data at your source. The source can be Cosmos DB, SQL, data lake, storage table, or a storage blob. You can have your JSON files input into Cosmos DB. You can have data in your SQL database format, or you can simply have some PDFs that you are storing in storage blob. Now Azure Search allows you to create. Now Azure Search will have an indexer, index, and data source. Now index data source will allow you to ingest your data from one of these sources. Now your data goes through enrichment if needed, and then stored into your index. Once the data is stored into your index, you can access that data using Azure SDKs, REST APIs, and also use one of these services like synonym mapping, auto-complete suggestions, faceting, etc. Now if you have documents as your source, for example invoice PDFs, you can store them into blob storage. Now there's an additional step called document cracking, which enables you to read your PDF data, convert it into image, and using Azure's OCR service, you can crack that data into a JSON document and then ingest it into your index. In the next few lectures, we are going to see all these steps in detail and build our pipelines. Thank you, and I will see you in the next lecture.